Morning. Hotspot system here. Skylar's more out. We got this cute hunter green shirt for her that says cute. And I don't know if you can see it, but it says cute but psycho. So, we kind of thought that that was pretty awesome. Can you hold on, pause for just a moment? I've got to fix this light. Alright, so hopefully I fixed the light. I didn't like that big thing behind there. These are bat ears today. I've got a little sparkle on them. Yeah. Our friend spent the night last night because we bring her to work now in the morning. So we had time to do our morning inspiration. Excuse me. And now we are going to colour in our school colouring book. Yeah, it's awesome. So yeah, the weeks have been crazy. Didn't work yesterday. My boss said that, we were closed, so it was like, whatever, okay. We do have to wake up our friends and make sure that they actually wake up to get to where they need to go work and things like that. I mean, other than that, I really don't know. This person that we were seeing is realizing that more and more alters are showing themselves because, we're feeling like we're more comfortable around him. Well, apparently not. He said that he wouldn't, I was trying to tell him, when Rika is fully out, it would be like a bro thing. We go play pool, it would be like you'd be hanging out with your best friend. And he was like, I can never do that. I can never see that. Stop messing with the cord. Hey, what? Yeah, you want a toy? Thank you. Go get it. Oh, it didn't go where I wanted it to go. But, so, that for one got us kind of upset because he's already seen us turn little and seen all that. Maybe he didn't understand it though. And he also tried to tell us that it's just the different parts of you that make you you. We're like, no, duh. But that's the whole point. It is parts. It's parts of your brain that have not come together and fully formed into one. It is your brain has split and become shattered, broken pieces that are their own. Like if you're doing a painting and you're doing paint splatter, like that, wherever those dots go, that's where they're going to go. And you've created a picture. I mean, that's kind of how I think about DID too. Growing up, your brain is a blank canvas and you learn and things as you grow. And dissociation comes with that. I don't know if you can see me or not because this light, I think that might be better, but it doesn't do that. Maybe right there. Oh, I don't know, it gets on my nerves. I can never figure out lighting. But it's what we have. We're finally proud of it. We now know why our life has been how it is, or how it has been. Reich is here now too. because he was like, "We'll always see you as a female." I mean, that's how I met you, and your body is female, and it's like, yes, we are in a female body, but in order to accept this and to be in our life, you have to let us be who we are. And if you can't do that, then you won't be in our life. And it's sad that it's coming to that point. And he believes in Jesus, which is great for the Zap system. Zyla loves that, at least about him. Not the fact that he's a guy, but the fact that he's, believes in Jesus and stuff. So, we told him, because he was really upsetting us that, this thing isn't real. It's just like a crutch that you lean on to make excuses for your memory loss. Let me just sneeze. I'll tell you something, and then I have to tell you again the next day, and then I have to tell you again over and over and over. And I'm like, yeah, that's the idea, because at least at one time you're talking to 5 people, and then not only that are here talking, you've got others in each different parts back here, all the way down, and however far your fucking brain goes into your spinal cord. I don't know. So we're just sad about it, and we did say that the next time that we make time to see each other, we are going to have a serious talk about it. And I mean, I don't really know what else to say. I mean, go research it. Go meet Riker as Riker. Full on dude, and then see the transformation and see me go, what your version is you think is Lex, which is not. It's not Lex at all. I'm even getting tired of the word Lex. The name Lex, it's getting to me, to us. But it's when people ask us for our name, it's we really don't know what to say, because there's so many of us. So we just stick with Lex, because that's it's easy, it's simple to remember. It's closest to the body's identity. Whatever. Because he was just no, there's no way that I could ever see you as a dude and hang out with you as a dude. He was no, I can't get past that. It wouldn't, it's not possible. And he was I'm not Chris, which is my best friend. He was I'm sorry, I'm not Chris, I can't be like that. And basically we just wanted to say goodbye from there. But since he was talking about God can heal, and you have to control it, not let it control you, and all these different things, and I'm but they've been controlling my whole life without Lex even knowing it. They've been there for so long. And okay, so that was the other thing, he was God can, fix it back together, whatever. I'm getting a headache because it's and so Zyla told him, pray to Jesus then about us, about me, since you see just one body, pray for us and have an open heart. What the fuck, really? My key just came off of here? Y'all, my necklaces break all the time. What is up with that? No, but like, we told him, we were like, pray to Jesus, get some answers and be open-minded and open-hearted enough to, you know, receive it. And I mean, hopefully Jesus will talk to him, about us through the upside, and, what we're here, what our purpose is, so that it's so hard to get back on. So either I'm going to do this later because I'm trying to do a video. Like, be open-hearted and open-minded enough to what Jesus is going to tell you about Lex, about me, about Zyla, about Skylar, about Riker, about V. Like, I mean, people just don't get it. And then like, people are not, my friends, they always tell me, like, you don't have to have story time. Like, just simply answer the question. And it's like, no, there's not a simple answer to any question at all. Like, because of the answer that I'm going to give you, this is why that is that answer. Like, you can't go in like not knowing. Honesty is the best. Truly honest. I don't know how you can be truly honest or too honest. I mean, honesty is honesty, loyalty is loyalty. I mean, we try to keep people in our lives, we really do, but like, we explode their brain, they don't understand it. We keep talking when we're not supposed to around people that, like, my friend is like, okay, be quiet, you can't, you can't really talk to these people like a whole lot or whatever. And I end up doing it just because that's me, that's us. Like, it's a different parts of us coming out. And then, like, later, her people tell her that they're like, she's so fucking cool, you need to bring her around some more. So I'm like, why do I have to hide myself? If I've been this way, the same way my whole life, why is it just now bothering you? Like, my friend tells me a lot of times, like, it's not about you, Lex. Like, stop, it's not about you. And I'm like, I don't know what you mean it's not about me. Like, we're conversating, we're talking about something. I say something that's relevant to my life. Like, I don't know. It's just like, it's not all about you. And I'm like, well, I mean, duh, I know, but I'm having a conversation. So I don't know what I'm doing to make it all about me. Like, no, we don't want to do that. We just want to be who we are. And not fucking hide it. Not fucking hide it. And then whenever you tell people something, and they're like, oh no, like, I'm an adult, I can, manage. And then they, like, throw it back in your face. It's something that you've told them from the beginning that, we feel bad about this. Like, we don't want to take time away from your family or anything. So, so it's no. And it's like, I tell everybody as soon as I meet them, I'm going to forget. Like, I'm going to forget everything. You're going to have to tell me a story 5 times. and I want to get 2 Dory tattoos on my hands so they can be like, well, what's the idea? And I'm gonna be like, have you ever seen Finding Nemo or Finding Dory? Like, how she forgets stuff instantly as soon as you tell her, like, that's us, that's the ID. So, like, when you enter somebody's life and they tell you the truth and be honest, you have to accept it. Or don't and say, no, I can't. Like, that sounds like too much. I'm not gonna, like, don't get in our life and then fucking leave because more alters are coming out that are trusting you to come out and you can't accept that. Like, I mean, we're tired of it. And our friends that knew us before we had DID, I asked them, like, have I been the same like this forever since you've known me? And they're like, yes. So then I'm like, with this one friend, I'm like, then why do you keep telling me to, like, be quiet in these certain times of, like, she'll, like, look at me and be like, it's not, like, with this face and these eyes, it's like, it's not about you. I'm like, I don't, can you explain how I'm making it about me so I can not do it? Like, I don't get it. And obviously, I can't control it. Like, I mean, we all control the body. I mean, hello, we're all here. We're all here. We're going to come out at different times, different situations. Like a friend of mine, it was like this thing that happened, and well, it was Riker at the time, but I thought it was, just me, but it was me, it was Lex and Riker, because it was our friend. But I'll be like sit in the middle between her and this man that she was with, and we stood in front of her and was like, stop it. We stood in front of her and him, and we were like saying what we needed to say towards him. Zero, no, that is someone in the bedroom, stop it. And we protected her, and she was finally like, Lex, just go to the car and wait for me, I'm gonna be fine. I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go. So I went. She actually came out, which I was glad. I almost thought that the man wasn't going to let her out, but he did. And she got back in the car and she was like, Lex, he could have shot you, or he could have killed you. I was like, how could he have killed me? No, stop barking. No. I'm like, how could he have killed me? And she was like, he has guns hidden, everywhere in his house. He could have just, like, grabbed one and just shot you. And I looked at her and I was like, he can try. Literally. Let's go back in there, let him pull out a gun, let him point it at me, fucking shoot at me. It's either gonna fly past or it's gonna go way over here somewhere, or it's gonna, like, legit get here, turn around, and then go back to you, bitch. Like, you don't play and mess with my friends. And now that we know what it is and we know who it is, it's like that person who we stood up for and stood in between and protected and we love and would do anything. My friend even said, after that, she was like, well, Lex is ride or die. And I was like, I told you, if you're going to be in my life, you're going to be in my life. Like, tell everybody that from the beginning. But now that we know, and, like, Riker actually has his name and he's coming out, like, my friend like doesn't like Riker, but it's like, but that's been me. Riker has been me, us out the whole time. So I just don't get it. So morning randomness is just kind of like a rant today. We did eat breakfast, which is good. I think we're getting back in a routine of that, so that's awesome. We're coloring in our coloring book to get like a little piece before we go to work and everything, just enjoying, relaxing ourselves. So we're going to go wake up our friend now so that we can both get to work on time. I need to find a pair of socks to put on with my boots, and I'm probably not going to wear my ears today at work. I'm probably going to wear a beanie because it's cold. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, so we're kind of sad right now because like people can't accept DID, and either they don't either they don't want to understand it and they don't want to accept it, or they think, Zara, what are you doing? They think that's like it's fake, like it's for show. It's like, you know, my friend was like, you know, it's like how you've coped and you need to try. I'm like, dude, bruh, that's the whole point of dissociation, because you can't handle like the what a singlet brain can handle it and be like, okay, you know, I'm depressed for this reason, you know, kind of get it out and, you know, do this. But it's like, no, if something happens, boom, there's somebody to help. If someone needs love, boom, there's like Skylar and Riker. If someone needs like a prayer, there's Blair. If altars or something need to be taught, that's V. Get out of the kitchen. Out. So, you know, I mean, it's just kind of heartbreaking and sad that we're going to lose friends with our condition and our fucked up brain because of childhood fucking trauma and PTSD. Like, sorry, it's what happened in my life. I couldn't control it. I can't really control it now. The only thing I can say is that, like, the system itself needs to have better or more or always work on communication, system communication. So, you know, we try to work on that. I know most of us so far what they do. I know I'm starting to learn when they're not here, when they are here. We've got a headache right here because it's like, I guess somebody is there or wanting to come through, I don't know, or maybe they're just reminding us that it's already been a 23-minute video of us like ranting basically. But yeah, so from hotspot system to hotspot system, love you for all of who you are. You are enough. And anybody out there watching, peace out. We love you too. Bye.